The figure of Tarpeia still has significant contemporary resonance due to the enigmatic nature of Tarpeia herself, given her ability to simultaneously embody a myriad of complementary and contradictory interpretations. I myself was drawn to Tarpeia due to the threat she posed to Rome. She dangerously embodies deviant womanhood and sexuality. Thus, I chose to explore the disruptive power of women, specifically of Tarpeia, through the medium of art. I created a fragmented drawing cast upon a canvas to thoughtfully consider why she is repeatedly and so very closely associated with the topography of Rome. The invocation, evocation, and recollection of Tarpeia permanently embedded her in Roman consciousness. The Tarpeian rock, off of which traitors were thrown to their deaths, signifies punishment, recalling the crime of Tarpeia to subsequently showcase Rome's intolerance for traitors. Tarpeia's burial place now exists as a place hallowed to Jove, exemplifying how the threat of Tarpeia has been subsumed by the legal, religious, and cultural strength of Rome. Additionally, Tarpeia's death was depicted on Roman currency, which passed through many, if not all, Roman hands, invoking her in the form of currency, allowing her to be touched by countless Roman citizens, effectively disavows her of the power of bodily autonomy she so craved. In terms of my motivations, I wanted to thoughtfully explore the myriad of intersecting, conflicting, and complementary narratives told about Tarpeia. Is she motivated by jealousy, erotic love, emotional love, fear, remorse, or political dissent? To do so, I spent a considerable amount of time considering the significance of Tarpeia's death, as well as her permanent invocation in Roman topography. Tarpeia's death by crushing served as a means of rectifying a crime against Rome, while still retaining a lack of individual accountability. Because her death held so much significance, I endeavored to rethink its depiction in the Forum Romanum. As a figure who exists in the space of mediation between genders, Tarpeia personifies the fear of an outsider on the inside, a fear which permeated patriarchal Rome. The existence of Rome, to some degree, relied upon Tarpeia's compliance with Roman expectations of chaste femininity. In my artistic process, I decided to draw upon the idea of multiple narratives and interpretations of Tarpeia, while concentrating specifically on Propertius's rendition of the tale of Tarpeia. I chose to emphasize Propertius's rendition because all authors, except for him, deprive her of her own voice, making the only medium of interpretation secondary artistic representations. I chose to reconstruct the sculpted panel in the Forum Romanum because she exists as an enigmatic figure in the heart of Rome. In logistical terms, I created a line drawing comprised of many dots of the sculpted panel depicting Tarpeia's death. However, to reconstruct it in the hopes of artistically rendering the threat of Tarpeia posed to Roman society, I incorporated and emphasized water throughout the piece, transforming the stones into water. Water imagery in Propertius's poem symbolizes Tarpeia's very own femininity, fluid, changing, and very difficult to contain. I therefore invoked water to expose the reason why the figure of Tarpeia retained a haunting, yet permanent resonance in Rome. The water in my piece acts as a counter-narrative to tradition, innately opposing and disrupting the permanence of Tarpeia's association with topographical monuments. By invoking water in the canvas and the graphic rendering of the sculpted panel, I intended to, by extension, simultaneously invoke the idea of dangerous, uncontrollable, and deviant sexuality. As I hope my piece suggests, Tarpeia's dangerous deviance is important to probe in order to understand the dominant ideology of Rome. Marginalized people such as Tarpeia are crucial to Rome's operation and self-understanding. Thank you.